is used some 28 times in the book of Revelation. Here's the culmination of our lamb theology. In chapter 5, we see that the lamb is a saving lamb. We understand that from our Old Testament development. We see that that's what he was going to do. He was going to rescue people by dying. Look at chapter 5. I want to read all of these 14 verses because they're so magnificent, they're so wonderful, they're so thrilling as we see that the Lamb is worthy. And I saw on the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written within and without, on the backside, sealed with 7 seals. And I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice, "Who is worthy to open the book and to loose the seals thereof?" And no man in heaven, nor in earth, nor under the earth was able to open the book, neither to look thereon. Not a single human being could not be found. The greatest of man could not do this. John weeps because no man was found worthy to open and to read the book, neither to look therein. One of the elders saith unto me, "Weep not. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, hath prevailed to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof." Behold, I beheld, and lo, in the midst of the throne, and of the 4 beasts or living creatures, and in the midst of the elders stood a lamb, as it had been slain, having 7 horns, complete power, and 7 eyes, which are the 7 spirits of God. His knowledge was complete, sent forth unto all the earth. He came and took the book out of the right hand of him that sat upon the throne. And when he had taken the book, the 4 beasts and the 24 elders fell down before the Lamb, having every one of them harps and golden bowls full of odors, which are the prayers of saints. And they sang a new song, saying, "Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof, for thou wast slain, and hast redeemed us to God by thy blood, out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation, and hast made us unto our God kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth." And I beheld, and I heard the voice, notice who the voice is coming from now, many angels round about the throne, and the beast or the living creatures, and the elders, and the number of them was 10,000 times 10,000, and thousands of thousands, saying with a loud voice, "Worthy is the Lamb that was slain to receive power and riches and wisdom and strength and honor and glory and blessing, and every creature which is in heaven and on the earth and under the earth, and such as are in the sea, and all that are in them, heard I saying, Blessing and honor and glory and power be unto him that sitteth upon the throne, and unto the Lamb, forever and ever." The 4 beasts said, "Amen." This is so. This is true. And the 24 elders fell down and worshipped him that liveth forever. What a scene. We're going to see this. We're going to experience this. Every voice of every creature will say, "Worthy is." He's not only a saving lamb, but in chapter 6 we find that he is a sovereign, angry lamb. Have you ever seen an angry lamb? No. I'm not a sheep farmer. I haven't been around sheep very much, but sheep are some of the most meek and docile. They have no fangs and no claws and no poison venom or anything. But this lamb will become angry. And people that say, oh, you know, Jesus is so loving and so kind, he would never send people to hell. They don't understand the other side of the lamb. But look in chapter 6. When God is dealing with mankind, and the bravest of the brave, in verse 15 of chapter 6, the kings of the earth, the great man, the rich man, the chief captains, the mighty man, every bondman, free man. I mean, this is macho manpower. I mean, you know, they got no fear written all over the backs of their shirts and everywhere. You know, they're not afraid of anything. Oh, but they're afraid of the Lamb. In fact, they would rather be hidden with rocks and be buried in a cave-in than to have to face the Lamb. Verse 16, and they said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come. You should be able to stand. We wouldn't understand about the anger and wrath and sovereignty of the Lamb unless it were explained to us. Of course, chapter 19, you see the heavens open, and here he comes. He is the earth. Where is the Lamb? That is the searching question. That was Isaac's question to Abraham in the Bible, but really it's God's question to mankind. Cain, where's the Lamb? I'll accept you if there's a Lamb. Christ's question that night in Egypt as he passed over the houses, where's the Lamb? I'll deliver you if you'll just come by the way of the Lamb. In the day of judgment, he'll say, is your name in the Lamb's book? Where's the Lamb? We cannot come to God except we come by the way of the Lamb. Behold the Lamb. Have you trusted in him? Go back with me to Exodus 12. Have you ever noticed this in Exodus 12? I'm sure you preachers, you've all noticed that you're sitting there. We know that. That's not good. No, you know, I know. You be gracious and say, oh, that's good. Exodus 12. You see in verse 3, the last few words, a lamb. By verse 4, we're narrowing it down to the last two words of verse 4. You need the Lamb. And verse 5 begins with your Lamb. I like that funneling effect. You need a Savior. You need someone to die for you. But just anyone won't do. You need the Lamb. But just knowing about the Lamb's not enough. He has to be your Oh, that's the way of personal salvation. You have to eat the Lamb. The Lamb has to become part of you. The Lamb will sustain you. All the details of the Old Testament theology of the Lamb. Worthy is the Lamb. That will be our theme in heaven. We'll never get tired of saying and singing that song, Worthy. That will be the performance, the performance night when we lend our voices and say, worthy is the Lamb. Why don't we practice while we're here? Practice with our voices.